Good morning everyone. Today I'm gonna be building a library. So I started by using gray concrete and making a little entrance area for the library. Now that I have the frame of the entrance done, I use glass to make like a little skylight to make things pretty. After this, I move on to the main section of the library. I basically use quartz bricks to make a little frame, and then I fill in the rest with windows. To make the library a little unique, I make the roof a slant upwards. Now that I'm done with one side, I repeat the same design on the other side. So here I realized I messed up. The frames weren't aligning up with each other, and then I tried fixing the problem. I figured out what it was. Basically, one of the sections were too large, and I thought about redoing the entire frame, but then I got lazy and decided to just roll with it and make the other side longer, so that's less work. So here I decided to use gray concrete to make a pillar. At first I was thinking about making it directly on the corner of the frame, but then I decided to making it one block inside the frame so that it looks more unique and cool. Now I finally start adding in the glass to make large windows that will eventually span around the entire building. Like the gray pillar, I keep the glass inside one block so that it makes a unique shape. While you guys are watching me add in the glass, I recently started re-watching some of my videos, and I realized that I don't have a lot of commentary on my building videos. My combat videos like the Skywars or the Bridges videos seem to be fine, but the other videos I have a very little commentary and it can get very boring to watch. So I decided to do something different this video. All my other build videos, I basically have a script that says what I'm going to say exactly in each part of the section or section of the video and each line. But this time I decided to just say whatever I want and hope that it might add a little bit more commentary to the video and make the video more interesting. If you guys like this type of commentary, then give a like on this video so that I know that I'm doing good. I feel like one of the strangest things to me when I first started YouTube was talking to myself. Usually when I talk, it's usually to other people or even other animals. Sometimes, I might talk to myself, but usually I don't. So now when I started YouTube, I had to talk to myself. There was nobody else to talk to. And I found that very strange, and that's the reason I had to use note cards, so that I have to read off something. I'm not just talking to myself. I heard that the more you practice, the better you get at it, so I hope that I get better at, talking to myself. Because now I'm like stuttering all over the place. I stuttered a few times before and a few videos before, like I stuttered right now. But I do hope that with more practice, I'll get more progress. Moving on, I finished up with the surrounding glass windows, and now I've moved on to the front of the library. I decided to use, again, gray concrete to make a little underframe and put glass panes on top of it. Now that I'm done with that, I moved on to the roof again. Just like the windows and the pillars, I decided to make a 1-block indent so that makes the roof, again, cooler. While I'm filling in the roof with quartz blocks, let's get back to the topic about talking to myself in videos. Usually, because I don't have much commentary in my videos, I added in music so that it covers up the fact that there's not much commentary in my videos. I'm still planning on using background music, but I'm also gonna add more commentary to it so that my videos are more interesting and motivating. Now that I'm done with the roof, I move back to the entrance. I decide to dig out the floor and add in dark oak wood planks. Next, I use glass panes to make a window on one side and 2 doors on opposite ends of the entrance. Now I move on to the floor of the main building. I was actually thinking about keeping the floor just grass because I felt too lazy to dig out the floor and then add in wood planks. But then as I started doing it, it actually went by pretty fast and it's actually really satisfying. It's just oddly satisfying watching myself break the grass block so quickly and then adding the dark oak wood planks back in so super quickly. Now that I think about it, it kind of reminds me of water, how it just kind of flows in throughout the entire floor, the dugout area. I feel like if it was like an overhead view and it was sped up, it would be even more satisfying. While I was finishing up the floor and I was adding in the bookshelves, I realized how small I made the library. It's only 4 blocks wide. Well, that's it. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, subscribe and like this video to support the channel.